Hello and good morning. Yeah? Yeah, I believe so. I'm very hunchy. I wonder why I'm hunching. Alright, I guess I'm hunching today. I don't know. I must have done something to my We'll turn your microphone on then.
Oh my gosh, my microphone was off.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that at all.
Can you hear me now? Whoops.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna check all the time," and I'm just like, "Yeah, well, I'm doing my job."
I was like, is my microphone definitely on? Like, because last time it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Where did I go?
Oh my gosh, so many bombs. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me.
Oh gosh.
Do.
I guess I'll have to fix this hunch because like
That seems like something you could like just restart and it would be fixed.
It must be like my default position is like hunched over somehow.
I don't know if people can hear me still though, Mike, because I'm not getting any confirmations in chat. Could you have a check?
Yeah, you should be going through.
Okay.
You should be. I can see your
awesome.
meter
Thanks,
going
guys. Up. How is everyone doing?
How are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. You know, I'm muddling through.
I think I've broken grabbing the Jaffa cake. Oh no, I can grab this one. There we go. Oh wait, no. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I think maybe I got stuck in a half sit position and then that's what it was. Okay, I need to...
You got stuck in a half sit position.
Yeah. I think my upper body thought it was still sitting, but my lower body knew it had to go. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Look, I'm not hunchy anymore.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh, Martina says, Mike, when I click complete all requests, it does those requests again. Is that what that is happening? Is that what that is? Ah, oh. That's it. That's interesting. Well, that's really fun. Wait, so you guys don't see all the redemptions in chat? Where it's like, Cat Dog Bolt redeemed Stream Bomb for this many.
No, they've got to, because I can see them.
But can you see them because you're a mod?
I haven't always been a mod, so I don't think so.
I mean, I think you can see them usually, but maybe you see them.
Yeah.
I don't know then. I don't know. I don't know.
That's so weird.
Oh yeah, I got my little eyes. Hello. Yeah, so you ready, India?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Okay. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're going to be working on some stuff today.
We got fun and games.
Thank you for the cereal. I'm gonna try and get India's mouth to move. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Move your mouth. Move your mouth.
I'm trying.
Move your mouth.
I'm trying.
Move your mouth.
I'm doing my best.
All right, let's switch over. See what's what.
Let's check it's working.
All right, we're in the right place.
This is the time, it's the place, it's the motion.
Okay, NDIs are up.
Okay.
Cool.
NDIs are up or NDAs are up?
NDAs are up. So let's check. Sure. Yeah, your screen's up.
Hey.
My screen's up. I recently downloaded NDI 5, the latest one that came out, and now NDI works on our computers again.
It's a screen capture thing.
Yeah.
So it means we don't have to call each other on Discord anymore to get screens to share. I can just turn the program on and then Mike can get my screen.
And I can grab it.
Which is a huge help. Hey, Devon!
Devon!
How's it going? How are you?
Here I go.
Where are you going?
Over to your side.
Oh no, stay away! My side.
Never gonna stay away.
Hey, Pocket Bear Illustrator, good morning.
Good morning, Pocket Bear. How you doing?
Well, Paish, I'm glad that every time you see the lady with the black cat, she gives you the spooks. She's intense. Just trying to get these hands feeling right because they are not feeling tense enough at the minute.
Oh, she needs to be more grippy.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see on my screen over here, I was doing a bit more tinkering in Unity. I've been working on a prototype for a raid. So wonderful. Oh, cool! Thank you for the follow. Kopach Vatnik.
Thank you very much.
So that's going to be interesting. I set it up so that a raid will activate the prototype, but I can't test it because I can't raid myself. So I'm hoping.
But you can just activate it, can't you?
Oh, I can just activate it.
So you can't test if the trigger will properly work, but you can at least like.
Yeah, I can just run it. I can dummy run it, but I don't know if it's a true run yet.
You want to show people?
Do I want to show people?
Well, I mean, yeah, because like you brought it up and.
Yeah, all right. Well, I do and I don't.
Because a raid might not happen.
A raid might not happen. You're right. I'm just gonna float over here now. So, India.
That's my name.
Suggested that we're on an airship and that like another airship comes to attack us when we get raided, which I thought was brilliant. I thought it was real cool. And so I've set up a dummy cinematic for that. Oh my god, Doig and Swift, I saw you guys on Twitter. Cowabunga!
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 Hey, welcome.
Yo, Patrick!
Thank you so much for being here. Yo, Patrick! Hey, thank you so much for the subscription, Pat.
You saw us on Twitter. You saw Ula's animation of us. That's super cool.
Patrick, how's it going? You are off tomorrow, aren't you?
Do 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 do.
Oh, it's so exciting. I'm so pumped for you. He gets that sweet, sweet time off that you deserve so much. Yeah, Ula did an amazing job on that animation.
I love that animation.
I love his little animations.
I love
so much.
I love the way you tap me on the back of the head like, do the cowabunga, and I'm like, oh okay.
Oh, thank you. All the credit to the art style goes to Ula, who draws us so good. But yeah, Pat, that is awesome. I'm gonna be myself personally. I'm gonna be pretty busy for the next 2 weeks at least, because I have a huge storyboarding job to do.
Yeah, India's doing a cool thing.
I'm gonna try and do a cool thing.
Oh. Okay, let's land. Whoop.
I'll try my best.
So do y'all want to see the prototype raid alert?
Yeah. Show us.
Do y'all want to? I'm building hype. Do y'all
Sorry.
want? Where'd you go?
Don't show us. Don't want to see.
Don't want to see. You want to see the? It's okay. I was just building like the
Hello,
basic building blocks of it, but Wappa-ish says the funniest thing about the animation is that I was like, oh, what cute characters, I'll check them out, only to find I've been following for a while.
Oh, really? Oh, thanks. That's cool. How the heck do we make our characters float? That's all Mike. That's Doig's magic of being able to use Unity to create this kind of overlay for our stream.
Yeah, they're 3D objects with rigid bodies attached, and I turn off the gravity at certain states. So a bomb will there's a character controller on the little characters. Whoa, we got raided.
Oh look, it was working.
It's working.
So this is going to be our new raid thing, and hopefully we're going to have the name appear on the ship of the raider, and it's going to be an actual ship, and the thing that comes through the window is going to be a harpoon.
It worked. It worked. It worked.
Barfo, thank you very much.
It worked. I'm so happy it worked.
You made it happen.
It's very fast though. It was maybe too fast. It ran a lot faster in the engine than it did in the tests.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe. Or maybe I'm just...
Maybe you just remember it differently.
Maybe I just remember it differently. India, where'd you go? It works though. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, it happens when the code happens. Do you want to? Do you want to? I can trigger it as well. Let me see. Okay, let's. Now that we're all prepared, do you guys want to see it in action?
Show us again.
Okay, go at 3, 2, 1. No, what's happening? Oh, it's a harpoon. Oh, we're being raided by a ship. Yeah. It super works. It super works.
Does it still feel faster than you remember it?
No, I think
Wow! Jeez,
I love that Martina has discovered that she has the power as a mod to redeem all of those.
Yes. Just endless. All the power.
India.
Where?
You should show them your run.
Oh my gosh, I've not even seen it.
You've not even seen it.
Okay, take us back to the screen so I can try it. Okay. Here I go. Oh, I don't think...
You have to be in walk mode.
I am in walk mode. I'm moving. What do you mean?
I think you're in space mode. Hit start twice. There you go.
I'm so slow compared to the speed of the run.
Yeah.
It's blowing my hair back. Even though I'm moving really slowly.
Go super. Go super.
Okay. What's the super button?
You have to hold down left bumper, and then up top left. That's the one, and then hit the bumper again. You have to select super. Okay, now hit the button.
I'm doing it. Nothing's happening.
Oh, come on. Have you hit the bumper again?
Yep. Doing it.
There we go.
It's not work. It's working. It's not working. It's just me hitting it.
That bumper button might just be broken. I mean, it's happening now.
Well, sometimes it is. Hold on, I'm trying to hit it again. It's gonna happen. It happened twice before.
Okay, let me see.
I've given it to Mike. Mike is investigating.
Okay, you have to tap it quickly.
I have to tap it. Was I not tapping it quickly before?
I guess you were pressing it more than tapping it.
Let me try it. Okay. So it doesn't work if you just...
No, you have to tap it.
Weird. Here we go. Yeah, that's more like the speed.
There you are.
Here I am.
I think that's more the speed that the animation is.
Yeah, maybe this run should only activate when I'm in super mode.
Yeah, I think we might get another anim for you. There she goes.
Here I go. Wow.
It's very cool. It's very cool. So what do you think your run should look like when you're just normally running?
What's the pickup button again?
Right bumper, but I don't know if it works on cereal boxes.
It doesn't.
It don't. I can make it work though.
What was it you asked me?
What do you want your run to look like when you're not when you're not super when you're not super sprinting? What do you want your run to look like?
I don't know. I guess
This fucking Jaffa cake box is ridiculous. I think it exploded.
I guess more like yours, I guess.
You want a little trundle?
I don't know if I want a trundle. What would you I mean, you live with me. What do you think?
If I could choose how you would move, it would be it would be like this.
That's a trundle. That qualifies as a trundle.
Yeah. Will Swifty get a flying animation? Swifty can't fly. Can you fly? I'm not doubting you. I am curious. Can your bird fly? Are you thinking?
Can't believe you'd ask me that.
I mean, are you a flightless bird or are you a flying bird?
Fly.
You can fly.
I can fly.
Okay.
I can. Can we go?
Maybe I should program
Up into
it.
the sky.
Maybe I should program it that you get like multiple jumps because you flap on the second jump.
Maybe. I just choose not to fly.
I shouldn't be able to do that.
I just choose not to fly. Like I can if I wanna. Wow. In terms of a run though, maybe we should look at like Sonic when he's not top speed. You know?
Look at Sonic when he's not top speed.
Maybe. Maybe we should look at Sonic. You know?
Yeah, okay.
Because he puts his arms back when he's top speed.
You should make a grab function to pick up. I do have a grab function. It's this button. But it only works on certain things that I've applied the grabbable script to. And I was changing that up. It used to be that I could only grab Jaffa Cakes, but then I thought I should make it more universal. So now there's a grabbable script. But I have to apply it to things.
You said it's right bumper.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's working for me.
I think this Jaffa Cake box is... Did that just get thrown at us? It did.
Yeah.
You should be able to grab it then.
You can't seem to grab it either. Wow!
No. It's being weird.
You're being weird.
I'm gonna go fix that right now. So over in the other world, the parallel dimension, I'll go fix it there.
Okay. Aha.
I like that. Yeah, okay, there you go. I thought you were gonna leave it with you just facing
staring
away.
off screen. We should be able to grab and throw each other. I agree. I think Mike's also thinking that would be fun, so he's thinking to make that a functionality that you can totally do.
Imagine programming an entire video game for a Twitch stream layout.
Pretty much.
Yeah, imagine that.
Pretty much. Velocity said, the bombs seem to be really weird because I just redeemed a bomb, but Pat's name was on it.
Oh, really?
That's
okay,
weird.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Bomb, bomb.
So it's using the name. It's using the name of the previous bomber. I see. Okay.
Oh, weird.
I'm watching for it now.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Wow! Okay, that's good to know. Seems like it should be fixable.
I think I'm going to cam these Jaffa Cakes down.
Oh, what, the force of the explosions? Or the force of the bounce?
Not the force of the explosions, just the bounciness.
Okay. I kind of like the bounciness.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right. I won't fix it
Just
then.
to let you know.
All right.
Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. Womp 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 womp.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
What did I just whisper in your ear?
Lies.
Get me a coffee.
I'm not gonna get you a coffee.
No. Got you breakfast yesterday.
Yeah. And it was great.
You owe me.
I don't owe you.
You owe me the
I've
big
done
bucks.
it so. I've got like if we had a tally.
You owe me the big bucks.
I don't owe you nothing.
Yeah, you do.
No. Okay, let's investigate. Let's investigate the bomb thing. Go to definition.
So what's everyone up to today, huh? Well, I'm comicking. And Mike is doing the overlay. What are you guys up to? Hey, Habbo, good morning. How's it going? Oh, it's raining for you, Ben. It's not raining for us, but it's definitely like more overcast than it's been in a while. I still feel like this hand is. I'm so tempted to just take the absolute claw from the roughs underneath, even though they're like really misdrawn. It just has a feeling about it. You got second vax this weekend. Oh, awesome! Exciting. Cannot wait to join Cyborg Army.
So this might be an orders of operations thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when it do the bomb, it finds where where it should fire from. Then it instantiates a new new piece of ammo. Whatever you're firing, whatever it's set as, whatever spawn is set at. Then it looks for the text thing to change. Then it looks for the rigid body. Then it changes the name. Then it positions where it should be. And then it fires it.
Right.
That seems to be the order it should be.
Maybe it's not the order that's the problem. Maybe it's something else.
Maybe I need to like just change what the name should be generally. Like on an update or something. This is Visual Studio, connected to Unity.
You got like 7,000 plus lightning strikes yesterday. That sounds awesome. Oh, Pekka Bear Illustrator, you had a stressful stream last night. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're alright. Scribbled guy, you're taking on 2 jobs and trying to draw. Oh, wow. That sounds pretty stressful. Waffle, you moved your headphones to itch your face, explained everything again. It's okay, you didn't really miss anything.
You know what?
What?
I'm just gonna string bomber alias equals bname.
Hello, Inky Kato. Good morning.
Kind of like a cushioning. I don't know if this actually make a difference. This is more like placebo, where I'm like, I take in the name, I change it bomber alias to this, and then I change the text to bomber alias, and I can only change this. Let's do this like immediately after the.
Oh, stressful dream, actually. Yeah, fair. They are also stressful when they are stressful. I hope that you can wake up and shake it off a little bit. Stressful dreams are horrible. Like, getting a good night's sleep is meant to de-stress you, not make you even more stressed.
Cool.
Oh, Rita Gatto says, what are you coding for? Doig is making the overlay for the stream.
Yeah, so the little characters you're seeing on screen and stuff. And the bombs being thrown. And various things. You know what, I'm super... Ben, did you join before or after the raid happened? Because Ben was chatting to me yesterday when we were kind of figuring out and setting up the raid thing. You saw the raid, cool. Yeah, it worked. It worked. We tested it the first time and it worked. How crazy cool is that?
That never happens.
That never happens.
What is this thing of myth and legend? Testing it and it working first time.
She's like, make my mouth move, Doig.
I would very much like to have a mouth that moves. That'd be great.
Yeah. I think we're missing it. So, this is Swift. See, look how cute she is with an open mouth. And on you, your mic controller is this. And it's set to your microphone.
Okay.
So everything's set up correctly.
Is it a sensitivity issue?
Hang on, let's see. No usable device detected. Please enable a microphone on your system.
This is sad music of me not having a mic.
Yeah.
To get picked up. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, once I start dicking around with this mic control script,
That what broke everything.
It is what broke everything before. Like it feels like it's set up, but now it's erroring. And the only way I found to like restore that is just like reset it up again. It's like really pernickety.
What if you... what if you took the audio source from NDI instead? And I sent you my my mic through NDI as well as my image.
Oh, we could do that.
Would it find it easier to find NDI?
Possibly, because then it's not having to like pull it from.
Then you don't have to do ridiculously intricate mic setups on potato or banana or whatever you use.
I don't have to do that side of it anyway. It would mean that your stream audio would have to go through that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there'll be that. I think that means there'll be a slight lag and delay of your audio on the stream. That's the only thing.
If the slightness is like 5 milliseconds, I'm okay with that. But
Yeah. Ritagato asks, so did you animate them on Blender, import it into Unity, and then coded the stream interactions with Visual Studio? Yes. All of the functionality, all of the things that happen on screen is Visual Studio coding. But the way that they move and everything, part of it is done by a character controller with a gamepad, like an Xbox gamepad. And part of it are baked animations that were animated in Blender. There's Declan again, pimping out VR chat.
oh yeah, what is this velocity? I will click on it and see. Oh no, no.
What is it?
No, not again. Nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm not even worried about it.
Don't worry about it. I'd love to do VR chat. But I'd love to do it with a VR system.
That is set up. Okay.
Maybe when we move, I'll be able to justify buying one day.
Okay, let's get rid of those mic controllers. And then reset them up. Okay. Let's look at this code for a second.
Look at this code. Isn't it neat? Don't you think that's what should move her beak?
This visually shows if the microphone is active or not. If the cap application is focused in-game, show a green box. Okay. Oh, interesting. This try and catch stuff. I've never seen that before. This is kind of like an if else, but something else. Okay. Edit.
Man.
Game object.
Honestly, can I kind of F this hand? I am not doing a good job. I don't know if it's just like it's a bad drawing day or something. I mean, I want to just move on with the page, but I feel like this is an important thing. Like, I feel like this is an important part of it. You know, like, I want people to be able to see Sylvia's frustration. And this is the thing that's showing them Sylvia's frustration. So I really want it to feel good.
It's not throwing these errors. It's not like no connected device.
Guess I'll roll with this for now.
System index out of range exception.
Like the book gets squished on the sides. That's not a bad idea. Let me try that. Show the book actually reacting to
Whoa.
play it out a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, Ben. I am getting more and more the appeal of having like a big plushy bear head that I can hide in for conventions.
Stop!
is
No!
What?
Can't hide it at conventions.
Oh.
Then, like, all the burden will be on me every single time to both explain, like, who we are and what we do, and also to explain why you're wearing a bear head and not talking.
I'll talk. I'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be interacting with people. I don't think people would need much of a preamble.
You don't think people are going to be like, why the bear head?
Because I'm a bear. There we go. Done. But also, India has a bird head on. I don't think you want to wear a bird head, do you?
No.
What about
Not if I'm out meeting people. I like talking to people.
Oh, okay.
It's scary, but I like people.
A Doig animatronic. I guess we'd have plushes on the table in front of us.
I don't know, I'd feel a little bit weird selling plushes of myself on a table at a convention.
Well, okay, two things. I just meant there would be a Doig plush and a Swift plush on the table.
Okay, not that they'd be.
Not that we'd be
sale.
selling them.
Okay.
Second point is, yes, if we had a stock of them with us, we'd be selling them.
I know, I just feel weird about it.
You could feel weird.
Okay.
I guess we wouldn't actually have a stock of them with the current plan.
I don't think so.
Fair.
Man. I just can't catch a break with this hand. Even making the book squish a bit, I don't feel like it really looks right. I might just have to call it and move on. Because there's a lot more of the book that needs to get made. I think that's the best hand I did, so I'm going to keep that for now.
So this is all...
The time to be weird is now. I mean, I like to think I already am pretty weird, but wearing a bear head at conventions isn't the kind of weird I want to be. Because I like being able to breathe. I like making eye contact with people and smiling at them. I like talking to them. When it comes to weird, there are many other things I would like to do. So I guess I should spend my weirdness quota on those. Save up. have dimensions to my weird. I'm like a weird D20.
So it must do something to the... If it needs an audio source.
Do you want to try the NDI thing? Although we'd have to switch mics to do that.
Yeah, I will in a sec. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think we should do that sort of thing midstream. Let's have a look. Audio. Make sure the audio source volume is always okay. Let's find all the instances of this. Ooh, there's a heap of them.
Okay.
Public float, get data stream. Audio source, get output data.
Let me adjust this smile. I want it to feel right. That does not feel right. Yeah, that's better.
I wonder if other people have experienced this. So
what, the mic not being picked up?
No, what's happening is that it's hitting conditions where it's like trying to find the microphones and then it's failing. And so when I try and tinker with it, like when I came into the scene, your microphone was set up so that it was picking up your microphone, but between me setting that up and us returning into here, that microphone's been like unplugged, replugged a couple of times probably.
Yeah.
And I think it's
That's
not robust.
Gonna happen though, isn't it?
Yes, it's not robust of a system enough to retain it and apply it later.
That's kind of that's why I'm thinking NDI might be a good option though, is because if I have it plugged into my own computer, I might never have to unplug it.
Yeah. But what we're getting is like a no usable device at all, not even my one. So I'm looking that up.
Oh man, it's done the weird crashy thing again. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Just can't catch one today. Okay. Cool. Where is that hand? I might want to make it a bit bigger. I will find it. Ha! I feel like it should be. Oh. I did go Super Saiyan. I don't know why. Why did that happen? Night night, Devin.
I don't know. I want to make you going Super Saiyan more impressive than just a material swap as well.
Want some effects on there.
Yeah, and I want you to like do an anim and stuff.
Cool. I'm into that.
I'm reading the documentation for this thing.
Good job. See you, Rita Gatto. Thank you for being here. How's it going, Tib? It's difficult. Everything's difficult today. It's one of those days where I'm having a hard time having things come out the way I want them to. My drawings. Yeah, I'm trying to work through it. See, I'm gonna do these poses. Because who knows, I might do a better job than on the previous page and then want to use these. I was leaving them because on the previous page there's something very similar to these panels and I thought I could reuse. But I'm wondering if I can do a better job on this page. I might want to reuse these panels instead on the previous page and do it backwards. We got a Chromel. Chromel from Ben. Ben says, India, I had an idea for a game jam where the theme would be one button and the game is entirely played using a single button. Yes, I saw that in the peg bar, Ben. I think that's an awesome idea. It's a really cool idea for a theme. I think we're going to do that. And yes, thank you for reminding me. I need to make the room for the game jam. And
cool, yeah.
So it can happen this weekend. And I'll put the themes up so you guys can just people can think about it before the game jam actually happens. But yeah, that's an awesome idea for a theme.
I don't like it.
Gotta keep things nice and simple.
I'm just kidding.
I thought you said I like it.
No, I said I don't like it. Okay. Let's remove this.
When you get a Chromel and you just find an empty candy wrapper and a $20 bill. Man, if you found a $20 bill in Chromel, that'd be pretty amazing. You'd be like, good job, Stamps. Go and find more money. Wasn't there a crow that kept bringing someone money?
Really?
Yeah. It was something like every time it found a piece of, crumpled up money on the street or something that someone had dropped, it would bring it to this dude. And this dude was like, where are you getting this? How do you keep bringing me money?
This script just failed after a certain amount. My feeling is that maybe what's happening is because we're using the microphones by another application, Unity is like freaking out. If I set default microphone here, yeah, no. If I remove component and I delete delete the whole thing. I think it's already errored. And so any future mic controllers that I add, they've already errored. Yeah, see, we're not even getting a device list now. To be honest, this mic script may be a little overkill for what we actually need it to do. Like we kind of, although we kind of wanted a loudness range for your bird, didn't we?
Maybe in the future it would be a cool thing to have, yeah. Like that'd be the logical next step, I think.
Yeah.
Once we have it working.
Gotta get rid of that crow mail.
Do, 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 do. See. You won €15 yesterday. Holy shit, Ula. Well done. Wapish says, yeah, the story was that they were feeding the birds and they got money one day. They decided to use it to buy higher quality bread. The crows noticed and were like, oh, 5 more green paper and we get the good shit. Wow. Ula says we have this thing where when you recycle cans and stuff, you get the option to get the money out or donate to the Red Cross. In doing so, you have a chance to win money. So I donated the €2 worth and got 15 out of it. Big win. That is a big win. Good job.
Yeah, I'm a little bit stumped in terms of like having this script.
Do you want to try the NDI thing? I know you said you don't want to try it midstream. But
there's no. So the script is failing on detecting any usable devices. So
Yeah.
NDI would be a usable device. It's
Okay.
failing out at the first step right now.
okay, so you don't even get NDI as an option.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it feels like it feels like it was failing out. So if I delete this, it feels like it was failing out after a certain amount of time. So let's close Unity.
Is it maybe something where it's like you have to boot the game and then plug the mics in afterwards,
Maybe.
so it recognizes that a device has been plugged in? Because if so, that just means that every morning we'll just have to make sure we run the game first, then plug the mic in.
I don't think it's that, because it needs the devices plugged in to detect them. But what's happening is it gives me a list of all the devices and then it fails. The script fails somehow. And then it just thinks there's no devices.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if replugging them in while it's running will show it and detect them.
No, I don't think the script's clever enough to detect them after it's first run.
Okay.
I think it's clever enough to know which indexed mic it's meant to be using and keep reusing that once the code base has been built. But I don't think it's clever enough to... Yeah. I'm going on assumptions and guesses here.
That's fine. Like, you would know better than I would.
So we get this list here of all the available, and then it fails, then it disappears.
Right. And if you were to try replugging something in now, you don't think it would pop up?
Oh. Let's try it.
Yeah, I just figured there's no harm in trying. And when it comes to mic stuff, it's so often something really super fiddly and strange. Like, you need to make sure it's in this specific USB port.
I unplugged and replugged. Yeah, it's still working on...
Cool.
I mean, I wonder if I can use this set device slot and just hope for the best. Okay.
Okay.
Presuming that they list the slots in order. Don't save. Reopen it.
Does the audio channel only exist when the device is plugged in?
Yeah, I believe so. So we add the thing, we add the mic control, we do this, and then we take a screen cap. So it's detecting 11 devices. My one is 0. Zero, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 4, 5. So mine would be 0 and yours would be 5 based on this.
Okay.
It does give an option of line NewTek NDI audio as 4.
You can try it. See if it works.
So if my mic controller is this, and your mic controller is this. Did I say you were 4 or 5?
You said that I should be 5, but that Line Tech New Audio is available on 4.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm manually setting the device slot, even though it thinks it shouldn't be usable. And then we go on to yours. And we set this as this, and this as...
Hey, good morning, I'm Let. How's it going?
So if I run this here, just out of curiosity. India, can you talk into your microphone?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hello? I'm talking into my microphone. I'm gonna get super close to make sure that it gets picked up by my microphone.
Oh,
Did it
that's-
work?
it's totally reading the loudness of it. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. It's recognizing it.
And this one is recognizing. Hang on.
Hang on a second.
If it's recognizing your device, then where am I falling over?
It's the $1 million question. It's where you find out you just got a stray bracket somewhere.
Yeah. Swift controller. Control, find.
Yeah, I hope it's going to get solved, this mystery, because it'd make a big difference. I'd love to see my mouth move around.
Find all
See you,
references.
Wabunyan. Thank you for being here. You got a finished background approved. Ah, yes. Oh, awesome job, Emla. That's incredible.
If Swift hair.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. So Mike and I started watching Battleship yesterday.
Oh, this is infuriating.
What is it?
Because I think Jordan had animating the blend shape on your mouth for your idle. It's overriding your mouth when you're talking.
Oh, so it is working. It's just that
Yeah.
the animation's being overridden. The mystery deepens. Should have known it was all Jordan's fault.
I'm trying to think how to.
Aw. Emlet says I want to be as good as Papa Doig with backgrounds one day.
How to ignore.
Emlet, you're an incredible background
You're
artist.
already better, dude.
Like,
How to ignore. Blend.
Emlet said, hot take, I enjoyed Battleship because of how dumb and cheesy it is.
Animation.
We're only a little bit in so far, but I really like it so far. I think it's awesome. I'm very much enjoying Battleship. See you, Cat Dog Bolt. You sleep well. It's a lot of pressure, huh, Emlet? But you got the skills. You got the touch. You got the power. When did Mike become a papa? Never been. He gets weirded out by me. By it, like me. What I meant to say. Papa Doig.
Maybe there's like an override. Swift dot hair dot like over set.
So the blend shape of my mouth is overriding the open-close position.
Yeah, I haven't actually confirmed that theory. So let's confirm that theory.
Yeah.
So the way that we do that is we go into your animator and we just disable it.
Jordan's fault. Oh no. What if it's not now?
Okay, talking to your microphone.
Okay, here I am.
There you go. It's working now.
It is Jordan's fault. It's not Jordan's fault. How could he possibly have known this would happen? But still, it's pretty funny. It's something else we get to be hard on him for. What a banana.
What a banana.
There's no way he could possibly have known, but it is quite funny that it's somehow tangentially related, at least to Jordan. At least now that we know that's something we can fix, though.
Yeah.
In the way that the mouth shapes are handled. I feel like we should have put that together sooner. Like that you putting in the anims was what broke.
Yeah. Yeah. Try talking directly into your microphone.
Okay, here I am. I'm talking directly into my microphone.
Yeah, there we go.
Can you increase the sensitivity so I don't have to talk directly into it?
That's what I'm trying.
Put it to 1.
Okay. The sensitivity has like a sliding scale and a sensitivity range.
Uh-huh. Great.
Okay, sensitivity is at 1,000.
How's that? Does that work?
Are you farther back from it?
Yeah, a little bit. Put it to 1. Make it super sensitive.
That looks like it's working.
Does it? Is it working now?
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you don't throw random fucking values of 1 at me. Like,
Use 1.
I'm not using 1. I'm using
Use
1,000. 1 is less sensitive. I don't understand. Like,
what's the highest you can go?
1,000.
That's the highest.
Yeah.
It's not the highest. I don't believe you. What's the actual highest?
1,000.
What does it cap out at?
1,000.
Oh, so you can't make it any more sensitive even if you tried. Can you make it 1001?
No.
Okay.
I cannot.
Well, then I guess this is what we have. This is what we're stuck with. Nine.
I've got a sensitivity range that doesn't pick up the lows, but picks up like a lot above. I don't know what these numbers mean.
Put them all to 1.
But it's working. Like it's working.
It's working.
Yeah, move to the point where you would want to comfortably be from the microphone.
How's this? How's this?
It's still working.
Is it?
Yeah.
Whenever I look at it, it's not working anymore.
Are you looking at that one?
No, I'm looking at the one on your screen.
Well, this one's working.
Sometimes.
Try now.
How's this?
That's worse.
Yeah, it's worse. Move it the other way to the way you had it. How's that?
It's still worse.
Make it do it better. Make it better.
I can do it better in the copy component.
What if you just did the mic's actual gain?
No. Is someone in chat suggesting that?
Yeah,
No.
we could, but one of the problems with fiddling with the mic settings is that because we unplug and replug our mics pretty frequently, you'd have to reset that every time, which is like a huge pain. Because at the minute, my microphone is plugged into Doig's computer, and that's how we do the morning streams. But whenever I have meetings during the day, I have to take my microphone back. So it ends up that we would have to redo that every single time. Get them gains.
Okay.
I'm just going to steal the hands. Because who needs to draw the hands again? Not me. I don't.
Okay, try talking into it now.
How's this?
Keep going.
How is this? How is that?
Oh no shit, your animator's... I'm an idiot, your animator's back on. Okay, go.
How's this? How's this? How's that? How's this? How's that? How's this? How's this? How's that?
It's working more when you're a little bit more forceful.
But what if I'm not always forceful? What if I'm talking like this? Then what? Then what? Then what? Then what?
This, I think this might be a good comfortable...
Then what?
This one's working.
Then what?
It didn't get the what.
Get the what? Do the what? Cool, we can roll with this.
Yeah, I think we can roll with this for a bit. It just activated just now with your like pen movement. You just erased something, didn't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. You think you know me, but you don't. We can always decrease it. Let's roll with this for now, and then if it picks up too much other stuff.
Okay, I still need to figure out how to have an animator not take your blend shapes into account.
Don't take my blend shapes into account.
Unity animator turn off.
Looking very pink, Ula. Looking very maroon now. How do you change your color? Can we make it 69? Yeah. How are you doing it, Ula? You know, you're purple. That's amazing. Clem is looking.
People are asking about a mask for blend shapes since fucking 2015. Is there
And
one?
It's not.
Is there one? Yeah.
What, on Blender? On Unity? I'll never know.
I'm reading so I can confirm the question. Yeah, it looks like it's not set up to do that.
Blender or Unity?
Unity. Where it matters.
Oh, click your name in chat to change your chat identity to change colours. Oh, cool. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, are you like consistent in every stream, or do you have to set it in every stream? Because I always thought that Twitch assigned you kind of random colours. How feasible is it to have India's beak detach and swap between mouse shapes like Doig's muzzle? I'm not sure.
Pretty feasible. I would probably just replace the whole head, honestly. But why do you think we should do that?
Maybe because it would. Maybe because.
Oh, I see what they're saying. So it avoids the blend shape thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know, you know how to do it with Doig's muscle, and you've been able to do it with the animations there.
Yeah.
Because you've been swapping it out instead. So maybe if Swiss were the same way, it would work.
Yeah, we could do that. I have a semi workaround at least for today, which is going into your model, Swift,
Weave.
Swift,
Weave.
Swift.
Wow! 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 Bow! Wow!
Bow, kabow. Okay.
Help! I can't draw lines. Save me. How I draw? Huh?
So if on your animator you've got your idle.
Do. He's the king of the mambo beat. Singing
So if we duplicate this.
Even though he's the hottest guy in Havana. In Havana.
Cool. So I've duplicated your animation, I've looked at the keys, and I'm deleting out the blend shape keys.
What piece you get me? It's very nice. So full of spice.
So that's that deleted.
Blue Ajax, thank you for following.
And then we rename this idle no blend shapes. And then in your animator, in here, I'm going to drag and drop the idle no blend shapes in here. So hopefully with the Swift model, your animator is on.
Animator on.
Animator on.
Virtua on.
And then we hit play. India, talk.
Jabba dabba, jabba dabba doo. Jada da do da 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 do. Jabba do do. No dice. Close, but no cigar.
Talk now.
Oh, up,
Ah, damn, it's still overriding it.
My name is Mambo Pete. I'm the king of the Mamba beat. Oh, it's Cuban Pete. Rafael says it's freaky. I was thinking about Cuban Pete in the kitchen a few hours ago. I was riffing to myself about maracas or something. I don't know. It's just in my head. Weird. Hey, Grog. Groggo. How's it going? How you doing, my friend?
Okay, now your mouth is just open.
Ah! I'm just happy.
You're just happy, yeah.
I'm just happy to be here. Wahoo! Woofa! Oh no! And other Mario things. Brother.
Okay. Deleting it out of the anim doesn't prevent it from keying them though. It's just stuck.
India is doing a surprised Pikachu face right now.
Ba 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 ba. Think.
Keep them on. Why is it open specifically?
Why is it open?
Yeah, specifically.
It's open now because I deleted the keyframe, the shape keys that were on it before they were keeping it closed.
Okay, so it's just naturally open.
Now it's animated to be open, but fixed to be open.
Can you just not put keys on the mouth?
Yes.
Okay.
But removing the keys entirely fixes it at 0 rather than like it having no keys on it for some reason. Like I took out all the keys on it and it's still defaulting to 0 and overriding it at 0. So what we can maybe do is go to the anims, rig, animation. I thought there might be ones where
Think, Doig, think.
Where you could say don't import certain things.
Winnie the Pooh does have panic attacks every now and then, doesn't he? Poor Pooh Bear. Think. I wish I could do a proper Pooh voice. He's so hard to do impressions of. I find him really difficult. He's got such an old man voice.
Okay.
Iconic. Iconic Pooh Bear.
Try talking.
I'm talking.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, I like how I'm just rolling my eyes at you.
Why? Why?
Ooh.
I guess I could go into the I guess I could
There's one book here. She picks up a book in the next scene. She needs it. She needs it. Give her the blood, Miriam.
Override blend shape animation Unity.
So how does Doig's work then?
Mine works because it's a model swap.
Crow mail. We got a crow mail. It is from Declan, who says, "My best friend recently got work in a recycling plant. He mainly works with recycling metals like GANs. He tells me how much the job sucks, and it just brings him down every day. It's all because his job is so depressing." That's amazing. I would be laughing way more, but I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
And the first time I heard it, I was like inconsolable in stitches. So that is an amazing joke. I love that joke to pieces. I'm sorry that I didn't have a bigger reaction because I've already heard it, but it's such a good one. I have no hate in chat for this joke. It's incredible. You all wish you could come up with jokes this good. The long-windedness makes it all the better. Takes so long to arrive at the destination.
Big brain. Big brain.
Doig is using his big brain. Doig is using his big brain. He's using his big brain to solve the problems, to make the stream work.
Big brain.
Big brain, Doig.
Big brain. Okay, so previously the loudness thing was in update. I'm moving it to late update.
Previously on Doig Swift.
The thinking being that if it's in late update, it's happening after the animation. So hopefully it's like, no, that value is wrong. Do this one instead.
Only one way to find out.
Talk.
Here I am.
There you go.
Here I am. Waiting to begin.
Your mouth is a little bit flappy.
How dare.
Let's see if we can tweak that.
Tweak me. Chromo. Got Chromo. It's from Ben. Ben says, Doug was walking home one night when suddenly, thunk, thunk. He turns around, it's a coffin chasing him down the road. Thunk, thunk. He runs as fast as he can. Thunk, thunk. He gets home and runs inside, but it bursts into the door right behind him. He runs into the bathroom. It's right behind him. He looks for something, anything, but all he can find is cough syrup. He throws the cough syrup. The coffin stops. Yes! Yes! That's amazing. I love it.
Thanks, Ben.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, so I think I think what's happening here is that
It's fighting itself.
they're fighting. They're fighting themselves.
You have two wolves inside you, one with an open mouth and one with a closed mouth.
Because if I turn off your animator,
Then
talk, and I want to see.
what happens?
Okay, that's better. Yeah, it's fighting. It's fighting. It's fighting.
It's fighting.
What happened to our Ko-Fi? Or is it hidden behind? Yeah, it's hidden behind the Chromel.
There you go. You have two birds inside you. One is "Whoa!" The other is not. What he says? There are two wolves inside me. One is gay. The other is gay. I'm gay.
I made up one for bears with that.
What? That one wolf is a bear, and
No.
the other wolf is a bear.
No, it's there are two bears inside you. They're both hungry. Feed them.
There are two kinds of people in the world, Doigles. Two kinds of people, only two.
It's really amusing seeing you like flap your mouth on my screen.
The kind who are bears, and the kind who are not bears.
Interestingly, you're not T-posing.
Why would I?
Because your animator's off.
I've already established dominance. We have a Chromel from Legendary Putis Guy who says, if someone's opinions are they don't like mushrooms, we call that a shit take. It's hard to say shit take and shiitake at the same time. I love it. That's great.
Shiitake.
Shiitake.
Take shit the street.
I enjoyed that a lot. The coffin joke is still my favorite. It's a good one.
Okay, I'm going to reset with this all set up. Oh, I should check to see whether my microphone works.
Who cares about your microphone?
I do.
Move over. You've had a microphone for ages now. It's my turn.
Testing. Wait, my one doesn't work. My one. Oh, I found an error.
Ah. Ha 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 ha. How amusing.
Yours is driving mine now.
Oh, now I have two mouths.
Yo, thanks for the subscription.
Thank you. North Rust. Thank you for continuing your subscription. We really appreciate it. I have possessed Mike.
Oh, I'm an idiot. It's fine.
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot. Say to the person who's built the entire stream. Go, you can't even do anything. Go. You're like the smartest bear I know, Mike.
Testing. Testing. Testing.
Testing.
Okay, my mouth's moving for me. And it's not is it driving yours as well? They feel a little bit synced up. Oh no.
It's not like when you set the microphone for one, it sets it for the other, is it? Like
I hope not.
It's like it's mirroring itself.
I can maybe...
How many bears do I know? One. But still counts for something.
What did that mean?
I don't know.
What was booba da boom?
Did I say mouth rust? I might have said it. I might have been thinking about the mouth shapes and said mouth rust instead of north rust, which would be really funny and stupid. Oh, it's a Kofi. Ulla donated.
Oh, booba da
He said, "Does this work on stream? Butter sandwich or something?"
It does.
We'll butter sandwich just for you, Ulla. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. You didn't spell it right. It's a butty, so it completely makes sense, right?
It does, yeah.
I will put it.
Go to definition.
You can't stop me from putting it.
If I make this 2 again.
We are gonna have to head off in a sec, Mike.
Okay.
Oh. Is your like 2-minute warning?
2 minute warning.
2
Shit.
minutes.
Has this stopped working now?
We've broken everything.
Have I broken everything?
In trying to fix one thing, everything is now broken. I mean, that's just like how it goes.
Testing. It doesn't really look like it wants to use default devices, but it likes slot number devices. I just can't. Oh jeez.
Oh my gosh.
I just can't tell if I just can't tell. Did that also trigger the crow mail?
Yeah. I just heard a crow mail.
Yeah, but I think that was the Martina doing the thing of redeem all.
Right, 2 minutes will turn into 5 minutes.
Test. I can't tell if I'm triggering it by talking or not.
Shouldn't it be fairly obvious?
You're not triggering me when I talk, but I'm triggering yours. Testing. Oh, weird. If I turn off your mic controller, it just doesn't work at all. And then if I turn yours on, that's really strange. If I turn off mine, is it just testing? Maybe it's just too sensitive.
Either way, we have to go, Mike.
Testing. Alright. Well, at least we figured out the mystery of why you don't talk. We just need to solve it somehow.
I guess. I feel like we figured it out and now we've come across a new mystery. Like, we solved one, but then another problem came up.
We solved two. We figured out 2 things. But that's about it.
Getting closer.
You are chattery. But mine is triggering yours, but yours isn't triggering mine. It's
because it's not picking up my microphone, is it? It's picking up yours for both of us. That's been the whole issue.
No, it's not. Yours is doing yours.
Mine is doing mine as well. You sure about that?
Yeah. Maybe yours is just
too sensitive.
always going, and so I'm getting false reads. I think this is working.
Yeah, maybe it's just like it's fighting with the animator constantly.
Yeah, let's turn your animator off. One last check, and then I'm properly done. Testing. No, mine is still triggering you there.
Can it be responding to 2 inputs?
Maybe 0 is like... Maybe 0 means everyone's.
Maybe.
And I need to set it as 1. Testing. No, okay, definitely not that. Definitely not that. Testing. It doesn't like it changed afterwards. Ta da 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 da.
Oh, just need to get some backgrounds in here, and this page will be good to go.
Let's try this, where I'm just not in the scene.
Mike,
I love you.
You can't just say you love me and get another 10 minutes out of the stream.
Okay, talking to the microphone.
I'm talking. Here I am.
It definitely feels like I'm the one this microphone is the one driving you. Okay. I'll figure this out off stream.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today. You've all been fantastic.
Thanks for being here with us.
I
hope you guys have an awesome day. Where is Toast?
Where is Toast?
Yeah, where is Toast on the wheel? Found it.
You did indeed find it. I think I'm gonna take that sound effect off.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or make it way less loud.
Holy guacamole! Yeah, toast.
I should unfix.
Get toasted.
That's me. Cool. Do.
So who you rating?
I'm deciding.
So many Jaffa cakes. Where's my toaster gone?
I don't know.
Can't see it.
I think it's towards the back. Now it's to the left. Now it's to the front.
Where are you seeing it?
No, it went up the top right.
There it is. I lost it again. It went immediately off. Yay, there we are. Yes. Yeah, gotcha.
Did you actually get me?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll make Toast stay around for a little bit longer. Okay.
I'm down here, I guess.
I'm gonna raid
Toast.
Do you want to raid What If Julia? She's playing Dead by Daylight.
Do you guys want to go and hang out with Julia?
or there's Julia, there's Go Pirate Software, there's Domo, there's Yvonne's Art Cave.
We haven't been to Domo in ages.
Domo?
Yeah.
Okay, Domo.
Let's go check out Domo's comics. Aha! Right into my trap. Almost. I will get you.
Okay.
Come here, you coward.
Domo's always fun.
Damn it. You want to go to McDonald's? Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to Domo instead.
It'd be cool if I could set it up so that when we're about to raid someone, our overlay knows and does something. That would be cool, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that might be possible.
Anyway, we're gonna go.
Yep. May the rest
Of your day
be filled
with adventure.
Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye.